Well, hey there, this is Brady from ProChurchTools.com, and today I want to talk about producing baptism videos. So, obviously there isn't just one way to do a baptism video, of course not, and in this video I'm going to share with you what I think are 6 exciting ideas for you to use in your next baptism or testimony film. And what makes these ideas so exciting is that they're a little outside of the box, meaning they're not entirely traditional. Some of them even break the rules. But that's what I love about videography. Sometimes breaking the rules is what leads to innovation and new creative options. So let's explore each of these 6 ideas. Idea number 1, have your pastor or member of church leadership vlog throughout the day. Vlogging is becoming increasingly popular, and it's something we're very interested in at Pro Church Tools. I've posted a video in these notes below of a trip that my wife, daughter, and I took to Boston recently. And usually when we go on vacation, I take my Panasonic GH4 or whatever cinematic camera that I'm using at the time, and I film a video postcard of our time away. But this time, we wanted to inject more personal storytelling into the video. So we mixed the cinematic footage with some vlog footage. And I think doing this with a baptism video would be a super cool idea as well. Have your pastor carry around a vlogging camera throughout the day. We use a Canon G7X, but even a smartphone will do for this. And have him or her share a bit while driving in the car on the way to church, backstage as everything is about to go down, share a bit afterwards, and then cut up that footage with everything else that you're taking. It's a great idea. Idea number 2, have your interview subject look right into the camera. For the longest time, all the rage was for your interview subject to look just past the camera, meaning they were never looking into the lens like I am right now. It was more something like this. Well, hey there, welcome to this video. But I think that baptism and testimony videos are so intimate that looking right into the camera can be really great. So ditch the look away, look right into the lens. Idea number 3. This idea is really cool, and I got it from my brilliant filmmaker friend, Scott Trapasso. He's been doing something with interviews for a little while where he hides himself completely from the subject. So interview subjects sit down in the set, and instead of sitting down and answering questions face to face with the interviewer, like with Scott, instead, the interviewer is behind a curtain. And I asked Scott why he does this, and he said that he's actually tested it both ways, but he finds that interview subjects open up a lot more when he's hidden. They don't feel as intimidated answering questions face to face with him, and actually in this way he gets a lot more answers that are honest and transparent. Let's move on to idea number 4. Ask your church to shoot additional videos with their iPhones and smartphones. This idea I got from Jared Hogan of Elevation Church, and he told me that in their 2015 baptism video, and we do have this video in the lesson notes so you can watch it, they asked their church to film the baptism weekend as well. So instead of just shooting cameras with the film team and their nice cinematic cameras, they had the church take out their iPhones and their smartphones and film video that way also. And Jared told me that he really wanted this video to be huge in its scope and perspective. He wanted the church to know just how much this weekend was changing people's lives. And so he wanted to show the weekend from as many different perspectives as possible. Did this mean that some of the footage wasn't as high quality? Absolutely. But Jared said that it was totally worth it because the storytelling that it accomplished made up for it. Idea number 5, create an individual baptism video for each baptism candidate. And this idea is actually probably not innovative or revolutionary, but we haven't talked about it very much, so I want to share about it here right now. Depending on how many people you have being baptized, this might not be feasible, but if you've got between 1 and 5 people being baptized, I think it's a great idea. Create a 1 to 2 minute testimony video for each candidate and then show them during church. Not only will this allow the candidate to explain why they want to be baptized in a succinct and beautiful way, but it allows them to have a keepsake for the rest of their lives. Baptism is a huge symbolic moment in the life of a Christian, and to have that as a time capsule is invaluable. I still remember the day I got baptized. I walked up to the pulpit in my extremely small Canadian Baptist church when I was 10. There were about a dozen people in the room. My hands were trembling, and I read off a piece of paper what I had written about why I wanted to be baptized. Later that day, I was baptized in our pastor's pool in the backyard, just kind of like this in my backyard now. The whole day is a faint memory to me, and to have that video, to have it captured, that would have been amazing. So consider giving that gift to your baptism candidates. Finally, idea number 6, give your baptism celebration special branding. Elevation Church has perhaps led the way on this front. They call their baptism celebrations Raised to Life, and every year they have at least one Raised to Life weekend. One thing to note here, they actually give away all their Raised to Life branding for free, so you could brand your baptism celebrations in this exact way if you wanted. This has actually become extremely popular amongst churches, but regardless how you brand it, and what you call it, we think branding your baptism celebration is a great idea because it makes the whole thing an anticipated, climactic, powerful event. Instead of just baptisms that happen once a month, it's a weekend of celebration that everyone anticipates and everyone attends, and people are so excited for it. We all love to be a part of big events, and branding your baptism celebrations in this special way can make them even more meaningful than they already are. And there you have it, 6 exciting ideas for your baptism or testimony video. Let's briefly recap. Number 1, have your pastor or leadership team vlog throughout the baptisms. Number 2, have your interview subject look right into the camera like I am instead of off to the side like this. Number 3, hide yourself or whoever is conducting the interview from the interview subject because this will likely yield better answers. Number 4, ask your church to shoot additional videos of your baptism celebration with iPhones and smartphones so you can have a myriad of different perspectives. Number 5, create an individual baptism video for each candidate. And number 6, create special branding for your baptism celebrations. I hope these 6 ideas are helpful. We release new video training every Thursday on this YouTube channel, so make sure you're subscribed. I'm Brady from ProChurchTools.com. Thanks for watching.